20 seconds delay on the chat, and we are here. Right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX not the real boss is the wife, you know. So, and this is the professional forex trading course, and everybody, slowly we are ending the forex course 101. Alright, is this the manual? Give me a second. So we are ending slowly Forex course 101 this year on Dukascopy webinars, Dukascopy streams. Alright, today we have a recap. And we are going to start all over again, starting from zero, right? So if you have friends and family that want to learn for free, you know, the basics, you know, this is the basic stuff, this is the analyst stuff, you know, Forex course 101, I mean, it's in the manual, right? See everybody? Forex course 101, it's all about the market, it's called the learning phase. And today, part 1, recap of the course, you know. So, what did we learn so far? And in between, everybody, if you have a question, just type in the question. You know, what we have learned so far: technical market structure, highs and lows, market behavior, market structure trends called the market wave, how to trade the market wave, how to determine confirm uptrend downtrend, how to properly draw trend lines, the 3 trend lines every time frame has. We learned about consolidation inside the trend, how to trade trends inside the market wave, how news events impact what we have learned so far. We've learned about the importance of the confirmation time frame. You suffer during the you suffer during the multiple time frame trading, you know. Then we've learned about the stop loss, now counter trend lines, support, resistance, pivot points, everybody. Then we've learned about bullish and bearish candlestick formations. And finally, we've learned the Fibonacci's, right? Fibonacci, Fibonacci, Fibonacci. And all of this, everybody, where is structured learning? All of this, you know, for you to understand. So Forex course 101, 1, 2, 3 step process. All of this year, it was for you to understand direction in terms of probabilities. So hopefully, if you learn well, you understand who is stronger from the same time frame perspective. What does this mean? When you have a market wave and a short-term trend on the 4-hour chart, 2-hour chart, who is stronger? And also who is stronger from the multiple time frame perspective. Alright, so 1 year just to learn this. Then you've learned also about timing, you know. Maybe you are right on the direction, but you're entering at the wrong time. And we've learned that not every entry is the same in terms of probabilities, right? We've learned that, in a second everybody, out of this one, file and open and class. Alright, give me a second. Come on, Forex is on vacation. Not sure why. Ernesto, are you here, Ernesto? Ernesto, type in the chat. Are you here, Ernesto? Hedge fund trader Ernesto. Or everybody, if you're a tech guy, type in the chat. I'm a tech guy. I have a technical question about the charting software. So we've learned, everybody, that not every entry is the same, right? We've learned that if this is the market wave, extension, retracement, extension, and then the market starts. Ernesto, if JForex takes a long time to open, is this Java or Java, which is at the max? or is my PC, it's my computer that has a low RAM or whatever, or processor? What would be the reason? It takes a long time to open a chart. Would this be internet? Would this be software? Simply this is the I'm using 6% of 4 megabytes, whatever, or this has to do with my RAM on the computer to open quickly the charts, not to wait for 30 seconds. Thank you, Ernesto. In between, everybody, talking about timing, right, and probabilities, we've learned that, so this is how the market works, and we've learned that now this is a retracement, and the market is going to make lower lows, lower highs, and in some point in time it's going to reverse again and go to the nether extension. So talking about timing, we've learned that this entry, it's not the same as this entry, and it's not the same as this entry. Alright, everybody? 1 year just to learn this. And then we talked about the more convergences, the better. What are you going to do with opposite convergences? What does this mean? We've learned, everybody, 1 year just to understand bulls and bears. So what is convergences, right? Let's open a chart. So today we have NZD news. Give me a second, let me say hi in the chat, because I have a heart in the chat. Forex is very slow to open many times. I think it's the data provider. Alright? So how can I send to Dukascopy a polite email? What should I tell the programmers? What can I tell them? I can send, yeah, sure, not a problem. What words can I use? I cannot type. Oh, just make it faster. See the charts, everybody. It takes a long time and those are blank charts, right? All right. So I don't have anything. Let's go on NZD, JPY, NZD, CHF, NZD, USD. Maybe. Give me a second. So the bulls and bears, exactly. Talking about time, there you go. Hopefully. Alright, I don't have the Fibonacci's, right? But, so this is support, resistance, pivot point, and then you have extension, retracement, and then you have trend lines. And some of you have indicators. MACD example, right? MACD, just an example. And some of you have the Fibonacci's too, right? So you understand, the more all of those tools on any given time frame, the more they converge, or on a bear side, on the bearish side or bullish side, that this gives you a better chance on timing. Does this make sense? And the last one, before talking about Forex course 2, it took you 1 year just to learn patterns. You need to learn the rules. Who is stronger from the same time frame perspective and from the multiple time frame perspective? What does this mean? What does this mean? So you have on the daily or the 4-hour chart, you have an uptrend, and then this uptrend is part of the larger down market wave, and maybe it's in consolidation too. So you have 3 different patterns simultaneously on the chart, and you are trying to understand, alright, now this is the 4-hour chart, or this is the daily chart. Alright, what should I trade? Should I trade consolidation? Alright, should I buy consolidation because it's in the direction of the uptrend, or should I sell consolidation because it's part of the larger down market wave leg? What should I do? And then from the multiple time frame too, you know, you have the monthly, weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour chart, or just not to get too complicated, you know, just to compare. So this is the daily, right? And on the 15-minute chart example, you know, you have something like this. Make sense? So what should you do? Should you buy the 15-minute chart, or should you sell the 15-minute downtrend because you are looking at the downtrend in here? And if you are late to the party on the 15-minute chart, where is a downtrend, you know, where are you going to put the stop loss? And how this stop loss on this small downtrend on the 15-minute chart is going to play out, because your stop loss is going to be in between the daily consolidation. All of this 1 year just to understand, you know, the 1, 2, 3. Now if you've learned well, then you know, so this is the skill, right? You know how to determine direction, you know how to determine timing, and you know how to choose what pattern to trade. Does this make sense? Type in the chat, it makes sense, or type in the chat, no, this is too much for me, I have no clue what you're talking about. Ernesto, you can write about your user experience and long time it often takes to update your charts. Describing your, let me type hi, describe your hardware spec and your internet connection at the end of the, no, I need something more specific, Ernesto. Do you have anything more specific? Something like, oh, your Java hip is too slow, or yo, whatever. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, everybody. Now, can I make profits from the Forex course 101? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But when somebody's asking, can I make consistent profits from the Forex course 101? The answer is unfortunately not. Forex course 101 might not be enough, because there is another book to read, everybody, and it's called How Business is Done, How Institutions Make Money. It's another book to read, you know, it's really another book, you know, it's like, give me a second, it's like completely different books. Forex course is trend lines and charting and Fibonacci and multiple time frame trading and all of this and forming the strategy, you know. Hello Yarek, how are you? I don't believe they don't know about the issues. This thing, its whole system memory and randomly is unable to load time frame. Yarek, can you help me? What can I tell the managers? By the way, I send you an email. Can you connect on Skype with me? I need to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly before we move in the Forex course 2. And thank you very much. If you can help me what to tell the programmers. So everybody, going back to this is Forex course 101. You know, and some of you have been trading, right, for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and you are not making it. Why? Pat yourself on the back. There is another book to read. It's completely different. Make sense? Different stuff, different summary. Does this make sense to you? Yarek, I'm working this. Alright. And this is called the money phase. Alright, everybody? So Forex course 101, you are going to be able to make some profits time to time, but it's not going to give you the consistency that you're looking at. Why not? Because you don't have the knowledge of it's a different book. I'm telling you, it's a different book. You know, this business is not what you think it is. We are staring at the same charts, we are using the strategy, but the how we are using the strategy, it's another book to read, you know. Now it's not all the same, it's completely different. So we are still here, everybody, you know. So hopefully this takes you 1 year, if you, or maybe 1.5 years. There is no right or wrong, you know, and you are going to build your strategy based on the understanding of the Forex course 101. So Forex course 202 is in search of consistency, you know. So you are going to understand that a day trader, I'm reading the text, you're going to understand that the day trader, a scalper, a swing trader, a news trader, and a position trader, all of those are different strategies and personalities, you know, and are going to trade the Forex market and are going to trade the Forex 101 concepts and rules in a different way. So you've learned the same stuff, everybody, you've learned the same concepts, but you are going to trade them differently depending on your personality. If you're a scalper, you are going to use trend line in a different way than a swing trader. Does this make sense? If you are a day trader, you might not even bother with the news, when a short-term swing trader on the 1 hour chart or 50-minute chart should bother with the news. Make sense? And understand that consistency comes from the edge. And in order to have an edge, we need to present numbers. And numbers come from collecting strategy samples. So see, everybody, this is just a tiny information from the Forex course 202. So it's an upgrade. And you can see from the context, you know, that those two red rectangles are talking about something totally different than those up in here. Can you see it, everybody? This is one kind of conversation, one kind of talk, charting and studying charts. Down here it's a totally different book, different context. Alright? And this is how it goes. Forex course 101, you know, it starts with chaos, right? You have no idea what you're doing, you know, me and you, we're all the same, don't worry. So, number one, and this is the separate line from the 90% of world population who lose and the 10% who potentially make it, everybody. So level 1, we are losing and winning and we have no clue why. Everything is, it seems random, right? You are making money, but then you're losing money, and making money and losing money, and you don't quite figure out, you know, what the heck, what is what. Everything is random. Ultimately, we lose more than we win, and we start learning. So, alright, I'm going to find somebody who knows what he's talking about, potentially has numbers, and you start learning. So, level number 2, it's still chaos, but it makes sense to a point. So it's still chaos, we are still losing big, we are unable to connect the dots yet, not enough experience. So this is where you are learning trend lines and Fibonacci's and multiple time frame and candlestick formations, and you're trying to put on the chart and build a strategy and trade. You know, you're still losing big, but you're trying to make it sense on the why. You know, oh, why this was a winner, why this was a loser, the why. And this level number 2, everybody, is the most difficult and time demanding, most difficult psychologically, mentally, physically too. We face paradigm, self-image issues, terror bear issues, you know. This is why it takes 1 year just to learn the basic stuff. Alright, after learning trend line, support, resistance, pivot points, multiple time frame, so after you've learned everything, you're still not making it, because there are some different aspects to trading. And if you continue, then you go to level number 3, so it's less chaos and it makes more sense. So you're gaining the experience. So you're implementing theory into the live charts, and now you're trading, winning and losing, but with time, with enough experience, doing the right things, learning in the correct way, because you can learn in the wrong way too. We are starting to connect the dots, like, oh, this is why I won again. Oh, this is why I lost again. I knew it, I did this, I did that, and I knew it, and again I lost again. So we start to lose less. We are not profitable yet, but we start to lose less. Alright, everybody? So, boss, teach me how to make money. You are going to learn how to lose less. And this is common sense, right? This is logic, I believe. You are not profitable yet. Alright? So Forex Course 101 ends in here at level number 3. When you say, alright, it makes more sense to me. Maybe I don't have all the answers, but it makes sense to me. The probabilities make sense to me. I know why if I buy, I might lose, but if I buy, I know why I have a better chance to win compared to the loser. Alright? And then Forex Course 202, it's level number 4. Now there is no chaos anymore. Why? Because everything is based on logic and data samples and numbers. Alright? Forex Course 202 is going to totally make sense. Now, if you have an analytical mind, alright, it's going to be easy for you, because we are talking about, this is how institutions make money. Make sense, everybody? It's based on data samples, everything, anything. It's logic, So, and if you are more of an artistic mind, so analytical mind, this would be what? Accountant, programmer, chemist, analytical mind. What would be an artistic mind? A singer, a movie star, a writer of novels, novels. This would be more of the artistic mind. So Forex Course 202, we slowly and steadily move to the other side with understanding, experiencing the right things to do. It all makes sense to you now. We stop losing and finally, start making consistent pips. And if you continue, you get enough confidence, what technically makes sense. Now with enough experience, it makes sense emotionally too. So you are not fighting homeostasis anymore. You are not fighting with yourself. You are not doubting anymore, And again, this is common sense. When you've done this thousands of times, right? It's always the same. Data samples, always the same. Then you get finally to the mastery level. It's called automation. So this is where, this is not system, but you have a strategy, but you are trading the strategy without thinking. You don't even think about. And again, this is all of this, everybody. It's common sense. It's like learning how to ride the bicycle, or learning how to swim. Or driving a car. Thank you very much. Driving a car. Everybody today, when you drive a car, are you thinking, oh, I need to take the clutch, I need to put on the gas, I need to turn the wheel on the left, Are you thinking when you're driving the car? Type in the chat, oh yeah, I'm thinking all the way. Or type in the chat, no, it's all automatic. It's all automatic. Or how to ride the bicycle. Are you thinking, left foot, the right foot, and I need to, whatever. When you swim, are you thinking about how to swim? It's all automatic, right? So everybody, do you have any questions? Any questions about Forex course 101, direction, probability, timing, pattern? If not, type in the chat a currency pair. Alright, and we're going to analyze together, implementing the concept of the Forex course 101. We're going to do an example just to recap. Alright? And before you go to the Forex course 202, everybody, you should have your chart set up and ready for trading. Now, there is no right or wrong. Okay? There is no right or wrong. I'm going to open Euro New Zealand. Alright, because we have New Zealand news today. Euro NZD. Everybody, Euro NZD, give me a second, and we're going to go monthly, weekly, daily. Alright, so picture again, where is the picture? So direction, probability, we're going to do like this. Alright, direction, timing, and pattern. Alright. So recap. This is the Euro New Zealand monthly chart. Tell me, everybody, what would be the direction based on what you see? What would be the long-term direction? What would be the short-term direction? Recap. This is the Forex course 101. This is the example of a chart. And you have support, resistance, pivot points on the chart. You have the Fibonacci on the chart, example. You have the yellow market wave on the chart. You have the short-term trend on the chart. And you have bullish and bearish. So you have candlestick formations on the chart. Right? Now you must make a decision on direction, and you must make a decision on timing, and you must make a decision on pattern, what pattern it's in play right now. Right? Boss, what if I'm on the 15-minute chart? Same story, same story, same story. If the monthly is going up, don't you think you're going to have a better chance trading the 15-minute chart in the same direction as the monthly? Everybody, this is pure logic, agreed? This is common sense. Hedge fund trader Jarek, hedge fund trader Ernesto, hedge fund trader Shola, hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Ala, hedge fund trader 4K, hedge fund trader Sync. What do you think? Amale, hi boss, I'm still struggling with, let me say hi. Hi boss, I'm still struggling with market structure and trend line, specifically how to draw a trend line. I keep on mixing the two. Alright, thank you very much. So, Amale, type in the chat a currency pair. I'm going to open here a class. Or we can go on trading with you, right? Type in the chat a currency pair. Alright, I'm going to explain again, don't worry. Out, out, out. And little. Thanks to Ernesto, I've learned I've learned this one. Thanks to Ernesto. Or maybe I can do, no, it doesn't work. Alright, so it's still faster, right? I mean, how many things? Alright, almost there, clicking. Almost there. almost there, almost there, almost there. Out, drawings out. All right. So let's open, I'm going to open a new one, alright? Let's open what? AUD CAD, right? AUD CAD, okay. AUD CAD daily chart. Euro dollar, AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD. There you go. Alright? I'm still struggling with market structure. Alright, so the market structure, also called the, I'm talking about the market wave because people confuse, alright? Click the first, then press shift, alright. So the market structure trends, also called the market wave, you know, it's a mix of uptrends and downtrends and uptrends, alright? Now this is theory. Okay, it's a mix of uptrends and downtrends. All right, so in an up market wave, up market structure, if you want, you are going to have, because it starts with an extension, you are going to have an uptrend first, market making higher highs, higher lows. Then you are going to have a downtrend, market making lower lows, lower highs. And then you are going to have another extension, market making higher highs, higher lows. Alright? But everybody, you have issues, alright? Why? Because when you chart, you are not following the concept. What does this mean? You are going to the chart and you are going to see market making higher highs, higher lows, alright? And then you are going to have something like this. Example, you know, you are not going to have a downtrend in here. You are not going to have two lower lows, two lower highs. There are none, there are not, and you are going to chart the market wave like this. Make sense, everybody? Why you struggle? You struggle because you are not paying attention enough. And when I'm saying you are not paying attention enough, I'm saying that maybe you are not focused enough, precise, or maybe you are precise but you are not obeying the rules. Does this make sense, everybody? If I go to NZD CAD, everybody, give me a second, NZD CAD, alright, NZD CAD, and I'm not sure where is the... Ernesto says, click the first, then press shift. Click the first, shift, and then click on the last. Click on the last. Wow! Thank you very much, Ernesto. Saved my life today. See, everybody? If I can make money in the market consistently, and I'm not that smart, believe me, you know, GBP USD, alright, so do we agree, everybody, that NZD daily chart, market wave, right? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Do we agree? But then the market made an up extension, like so the market broke the down market wave, the down market structure on NZD daily chart, alright? Now, if this is the first extension leg, then we should see just higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Agreed, everybody? But if I zoom in, everybody, give me a second, and start connecting, you know, low to high, high to low, low to high, not a high, high to low, you know, and I go low to high, high to low, give me a second, high to low, and low to high, were there any downtrends? Was this a downtrend? It was not, right? But some of you, just an example, you know, when you chart, because again, maybe you're not focused enough or whatever, you are going to do something like this, and you're going to say, oh, this is the up market wave, this is the up market structure, example. Right? So GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD daily chart. Give me a second. All right. Now let's find the market wave on GBP USD daily chart. Okay. So what's the definition of the extension? Market making higher highs, higher lows. You know. So if I see a downtrend, then this is the retracement on the market wave, right? So low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, not a low. A trend is a sequence. Low to high, not a low. There you go. Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. Until here it was easy. The market was in an uptrend. Now, let's see if there is a downtrend. High to low, low to high, high to low. Do we have a downtrend, Amali? Do we have a downtrend in here? Do we have a downtrend? Type in the chat, yes or no. And don't worry, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. And moving forward, is this high a higher high compared to the previous one? And is this low a lower low compared to the previous one? Clara says, well, yes, it is a downtrend, alright? So if this high, it's a higher high compared to this one, then this is the next extension leg. Right, everybody? And if this low, it's a lower low, then this is going to be the next retracement leg. Just an example. So let's see what is what. Okay, and here you have a great tool, it's called the widget. And let's see if this is a higher high. 1, 2, 4, 4, 7, and this is 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. 1, 2, 4, 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 4, 6. This is 1, 2, 4, 4, 7. So this is a higher high, right? What about the low? So I'm going to extend this one up in here. Now, what about the low? This is the low. 1184, 1184. What is this low? 1180. This is 1184. This is 1180. So this is a lower low, right? This is a lower low, and I'm going to connect, give me a second, and I'm going to connect down to here. Alright? Give me a second. I'm interested in euro-dollar situation today. It ended up their collapse without confirmation. I know 1 minute is down. That might. Monthly on 1 minute? So, but then what happened in here, everybody? Then the market made low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low. Didn't the market resume a trend? And Amali, because this is the lower low, alright, talking about the market wave, because this is the lower, this is the lowest low, you know, and that's the highest high, alright, then how to connect the market wave? This is the extension, this is the retracement, and this is the next extension. Alright? And because this is a higher high. Now let's see if there is another downtrend. Give me a second. High to low, low to high, high to low, but not a high, high to low. Now we have another downtrend, right? So you can clearly see now. Then this was the retracement and higher high. This was the next higher high. Now is there a downtrend again? You know, you chart high to, give me a second, high to low, low to high, high to low, right? So this is another retracement, another whoops, not this one, this is another retracement, you know, and then it made a higher high, you have another extension, right? So now talking about GBP USD daily chart and the market structure or the market wave, you know, it's a no-brainer that we have a down market structure, down market wave. Why? Because it broke the previous low and it broke the previous low, right? Yaroslav, I think I would not trade, let me say hi. I think I will not trade this. Everybody, we need to know what you're doing, right? You don't need to trade everything and anything. Okay, if it's too difficult, if it doesn't make sense, stay out. Now talking about trend lines. You know, a trend line, again, it's a set of rules. Amali, you know, if I go down in here and if I do like this, is this the correct trend line? Amali and everybody else? A trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. So this is theory. This is theory. Does theory look like the chart to you, or are those two different? Is this theory? This is theory. A trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. Oh my gosh, something's happening with Bitcoin. The dogs are getting crazy. Ichi and Fibo fighting for control. Everybody, does this look like the same to you? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? Does this trend line, does the orange trend line confirm the uptrend? Type in the chat yes or no. And then you have also rules that you cannot break bodies and tails. Right, everybody? What do you think? Or is the, so you have the orange trend line and then you have the red trend line. Which one is correct? Look at theory in here and now look at the chart and type in the chat which one is the correct one. Is the red trend line correct, or is the orange one the correct one? Amali, what do you think? And everybody else. There is no right or wrong. I mean, there is right or wrong, but you are here to learn. When there is no right or wrong, don't be shy. See, everybody, what we are talking about? Thanks Amali, what you're looking at right now, it's 1 and 2 together. You know, if you are buying GBP USD daily chart right now, just an example, you know, you can go on the right side of the chart, you can take a high and you can do something like this, right? And I'm not sure up in here, so I need to connect this one. and see everybody, this is not the correct way to go. I'm breaking the tail of the candle, so I need to readjust the trend line. Give me a second. And I'm going to make it thicker to be more precise. So give me a second, this is one. And going to click in here too. And this is another one. Alright? So this would be the blue trend line, and this is going to be the violet one. Alright? Talking about convergences, if you are buying GBP USD right now, are you entering at the good timing, or are you entering prematurely because you think that this market is going to go up? Amali, no, the red one. The red one, exactly. Right, Amali. So you said that you have issues, problem charting the trend lines. That's it. The trend line is a tool that conforms the trend. Everybody, how many of you are long on GBP USD? This is the daily chart. How many of you bought GBP USD starting from whatever time frame, starting from August to now? How many of you bought GBP USD starting from August to now and you are losing? Hi, if you enter long, now you are chasing the money. Exactly. See everybody, this is the knowledge from the Forex course 101. If you implemented well, if you learned well. Boss, but you said there is no right or wrong. Sure, there is no right or wrong, but if you buy right now, how many tools, convergences are telling you that this market is going to go up on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 15-minute chart, 1-minute chart, whatever? Make sense? What pattern do you see? You know, make sense everybody? You could be seeing an uptrend and you could be entering at the wrong time. Or you could be seeing a downtrend, you could be shorting the downtrend at past support, example, and you could be shorting the downtrend, and it is on the chart, you could be shorting the downtrend at the wrong time. Wrong time, wrong place. Okay? You cannot, I'm going to hurt some of you, but this is the truth. You cannot make money if you don't understand how this market works. Impossible. And I'm going to correct myself. You cannot make consistent money if the market doesn't make sense to you. And this is why it takes some time, approximately 1 year or maybe 1 year and a half. So there is no right or wrong. Some people learn faster, some people learn slower, right? We have our own pace at learning, but you cannot make consistent profits, right? Forex course 2 Yarek is not going to help you if you are unskilled. You don't need to be perfect, everybody, but if you are not skilled on Forex course 101, at least 65%, you know, then this one is going to be not going to help you. And this is common sense, right? If you don't why? Because you're going to use a strategy in the Forex course 202, and you're going to analyze, you're going to learn how institutions make money, you know, what's the business, how business is done. But if you are not skilled enough to make an educated prediction, to be a winner as an analyst at the minimum 60% of the time, no money in here too. Does this make sense? Why? Because because you are buying something that is falling down. You are not judging anybody. We're talking about the skill. You are a bad analyst. Make sense? If you are not judging anybody, we are all the same. But if you're a bad analyst and you are analyzing 27 currency pair every week and just 30% goes your way, then no money in here. You can have Warren Buffett strategy if you want. And one tool that helps you, everybody, to see how good as an analyst you are, it's this profitability on my FX book. This is how you are going to rate yourself, everybody. Right? If profitability it's more red than green, this is not you being a trader. If profitability is more red than green, this means that you need to go back to Forex course 101 again. I'm sorry to tell you, this measures how good you are as an analyst, not as a trader. A trader is more complex. Then you go to average winner, average loser, and other stuff. But this is a simple way, not to complicate too much. This is a simple way to measure yourself as a. And on Skype, everybody, we have Daniel. He is building a software. You know, it's not done yet, but we're getting there. You know, he's building a software how to rate yourself as a trader. You know, automatically. Okay, everybody. This is not, oh, you know, you could be just green and still be a broke trader. Profitability is not enough. Alright, everybody? This happens in the Forex course 202 if you are coachable. If you are coachable. Alright? If you are coachable. Some of you have a lot of experience already and you are going to suffer a little bit. Why? Because you need to unlearn a few things. Does this make sense? Somebody taught you that you can drive the bicycle with your hands up. Just sit on the bike and push the pedals and have your hands like this and you're going to ride the bicycle. Stupid example, I know, but still an example. So you're going to need to unlearn. Make sense, everybody? I'm going to say, no, put the hands on the wheel for you to make money. Alright, everybody? Before we finish for today, from the advanced course, Forex course 202, before we finish today, Forex course 202, you becoming an independent professional trader who is consistently profitable comes down to two basic questions. Number one, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Yaroslav Eldicat, sorry my friend, we're out of time. I was talking about Eldicat and the Wix. Yeah, I'm sorry everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Alright? I'm sorry that you put something in the chat, it took 30 seconds to a minute for me to see, alright? Everybody, you become an independent trader comes down, number one, how bad do you want it? I want the Lambo. Really? How bad do you want it? Because there are some things to do. And number two, how coachable you are. Are you coachable enough to submit yourself to someone who has proven track record and not to fight? Why? Because 90% of world population is not stupid. Make sense, everybody? Trading is a formula, not a fantasy. But not everyone is coachable enough to submit himself or herself to the formula. Alright? A stupid example before you finish for today. In the advanced course, I'm telling one of, let's call him John. I'm not going to reveal his name. Let's call him John. I'm telling John, you need to do the weekly plan on the weekend. And John starts to fight. Why on the weekend? Could be Monday, coach. No, it could not be Monday. It must be during the weekend. Oh, but I don't like the weekend, and everybody's at the beach in the weekend, and my friends are drinking beer at the weekend. Could be Monday. No, it could not be Monday. It must be during the weekend. The weekly plan, you know, the professional traders, the institutional traders, we prepare during the weekend. It cannot be Monday. And what does John does? John, during the weekend, is having fun, and he is analyzing or doing the weekly plan on Monday. Just a stupid example of John not being coachable. Alright everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a responsible business owner.